How's it going? It's NuttyChef again, and this is episode 8 on the Diamond Society server. Well, last episode we did a lot of work. We got the third tier, the road in, up there, and did a lot of excavating and digging out of the mountain on that side and on that side. And it's looking quite good now, so we're definitely getting there. And this episode I was going to do the very top bit and start digging all that mountain out to get ready for our castle, but I've got a different plan for this episode because we did a lot of landscaping last episode, so I thought I'd take a break from that and do something else in the meantime, and we'll come back to that. But first things first, I found this when I logged back on. It's been about a week since I logged back on. And do you remember when we threw a diamond into the wishing well and nothing happened? Well, look at this. Delivery of 1 mending book. Wish granted from the Wishing Well Incorporate. Far out. So our wish did come true. Look at that. It's a big mending book too. It actually does look like an enchanted book with that glass on the front of it. It's a very big mending book. I'm not sure if we'll be able to use it, but yes, thank you very much, Wishing Well Incorporate. You've made my dreams come true. Oh, there's a bit of gold in there. We could use that. Excellent. But yeah, not sure if we'll be able to put that on our elytra. But funnily enough, that's the first thing we're going to try and do. Well, sort of. I want to get my elytra up and running because, as you know, I've gotten them a long time ago, and I haven't been using them because I don't have a mending book to put on there. But I do have an Unbreaking 3 book, so we can put that on there. And like this episode, I'm gonna want to use them because instead of doing that big project up there with the mountain, what I thought we'd do is a creeper farm so we can get the gunpowder we need, because we've already got the sugar cane for our rockets, and now we need the gunpowder. So I want to make a creeper farm, and I'm just going to make a little one, and I think I'm going to make it right here. It's a big open flat area here, so I think it's perfect to just put a little creeper farm in. It won't be massively efficient, but hopefully it's efficient enough to, even if we get like 10 gunpowder an hour, I don't care. That'll be enough to make a few rockets and keep us happy. So yeah, but in order to make it, we're going to need a cat. So we're going to have to go to the jungle to get one. So that's why I want to get this elytra happening. I want to put this Unbreaking 3 on the elytra, so at least we get, like, it won't be able to mend itself, but at least we'll get a bit further use out of it, and we'll be able to make it to the jungle and back, hopefully. So let's go down here, down to our anvil, and we'll put Unbreaking 3 on it. And what you can actually do with elytras is you can, I'm pretty sure you can still do it, is you can mend them with leather. So let's get this on here first. There we go. And let's see if we can do this. I won't be able to test it now till I use the elytra a bit, but if we just take a couple of bunches of leather with us, if the elytra's running low, we should be able to repair it with the leather, hopefully. And we've got plenty of leather, so maybe that'll last us until we do actually get a mending book, so that's good. And I've got a whole bunch of fish with me as well. To get a cat, because I know sometimes it can be annoying. So luckily with my fishing farm there was plenty of fish in there to take with us. And now we do need to make some rockets, and I've got plenty of paper. So let's grab some of the paper. It's in here somewhere. Here we go. And we've got quite a lot of gunpowder scattered around the place for the moment anyway. So that'll keep us going until we actually build this thing. And let's make these rockets. We probably haven't got the recipe for it. We probably just have to make them. There we go. So that should be enough rockets to get us there and back, I assume. And we just need a little bit more food, which I had cooking in this furnace down here. So there we go. So we should be all set. Let's take this off and take this off, and let's go for our first test launch with the Elytra on the server. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it worked. I did drop down a little bit there, but we got off the ground. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, it's magical. I don't have to walk around everywhere anymore. Oh, that's going to be so much better. And maybe we can actually test out this leather. See if we can repair it. Because it's a little bit damaged now. So can we just go like that? No? Do we need the... Maybe we need to use the anvil. Oh my goodness. Okay. Definitely got to be a bit careful. Whoop. Okay, let's go test it out on the anvil. See if we can repair it. If that's the case, then we'll have to take the anvil with us on our journey. Okay. Take the Elytra off. Put it in here. And yes, we can. And I'm pretty sure we can keep going. Like, it's not like tools where it becomes too expensive to repair. I'm pretty sure we can just keep on repairing it. I might be wrong about that, but we should be able to have enough repair for our journey there and back. So the jungle is to the west of spawn, so I think we've just got to fly south till we get to spawn and then fly west. So I might do that now, and I might speed it up a bit, but I don't think it'll take too long. South is this way. Yep, this is south. So if we just keep going this way, we'll end up at spawn, and then we'll turn right and end up at the jungle. Okay, so here we are at the jungle. The spawn area with the world trees looking pretty cool. There's a few new things in there, but I think I'll edit that out of the videos just in case there's some spoilers, because there was some pretty cool stuff in there. But yeah, here we are at the jungle. Just got to look for a cat now, and this process can be quite painstakingly long. Can take a long time to find a cat. So what I'll do is I'll probably just keep searching and just show you the interesting bits. I'm not gonna show you me just wandering around the jungle for hours looking for a cat. But as soon as we get one, we might get two if I can, so we can take them home and breed them if we want to. But yeah, I'll come back in a bit if I see anything interesting. Actually, there's something interesting over there. Looks like a little base of some kind. That might be Gexu's new base, actually. I saw in one of his videos. But yeah, I'll see you back in a minute. Alrighty, so I've been wandering around the jungle here for about 5 or 6 minutes, and already I feel very fatigued from the whole experience. Haven't seen any cats, and it just looks like a very bleak outcome. And it's only been 5 minutes. But I'll keep trying and see what happens. Oh my god. See that? I just stopped recording the last clip and there it is. Okay. We cannot let this guy go. I'm an expert at catching cats, so don't worry. We just have to slowly... Oh, now there's zombies too. Go away! Okay. Oh, was that a skeleton? I don't know. Okay, Mr. Cat. Let's go. Can you see me yet? Is he coming? I think he is. And I've got enough fish, definitely. What? Why did he run away? I didn't even move! Oh. Come on, mate. Come on, buddy. Come on. Is he coming? Come on, mate. Come on. It's gonna get nighttime soon. Come on, mate. Oh man, can't you see me through the vines? Come on. Come on, surely. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Come on. Come on. Oh yes. Oh, you're too easy. Oh, 10 minutes. I'm an expert. Okay. I think I'm going to try and get at least one more, so that way we can breed them and just have cats whenever we want. So I'll keep looking and come back with any updates. Alrighty, so I've decided to give up on getting a second cat because all I really wanted was one cat anyway. It's just going to be one small farm. It's only going to have one layer, and yeah, I'm just a little bit too lazy to keep looking around, so I'm just going to try and take this guy back. I don't know if he'll follow me or teleport to me if I'm flying, so let's just do a quick test because that would be handy if he did. Like for example, if I flew this far away and then landed here, will he follow me? Or will he be stuck back at the jungle? Is he under here? Looks like he's stuck at the jungle. It's hard to fly. Oh, I heard him. Where is he? There he is. Okay, so I don't know how far. So I might just have to do mostly on foot. Just walk back there. By the way, I'll meet you back at home and we will begin our farm. Okay guys, so I've come up here and I've built it's probably the majority of the farm, or about half of it, just to get started. So it's a pretty simple design. I found a video by a guy named LogicalGeekBoy. That's where I found this design, so I'll leave a link in the description to his video. And he goes through and explains it all step by step, so it's quite informative. So it tells you exactly what you need to know, so that was handy. So basically what we've got going on here, is a 13 by 13 square, and I've put pillars in the corners, because the creepers, if they get to that corner, they get stuck there. They don't know where to go. So it's a 13 by 13 square with pillars in the corners. Our cat, we're going to have a cat. It's going to go in the middle there. And the trapdoors around that middle square, so the creepers can't bump the cat out of position, because we want him to stay in the center. And the carpets are arranged in a fashion that leaves no 3 by 3 area on the spawning pad, so that spiders can't spawn. So only creepers will be allowed to spawn in here. And because when we do the ceiling, it's going to have trapdoors on the underneaths of every ceiling block, which allows only creepers to spawn, because they're shorter than the other mobs. The other mobs would be too tall to spawn in there. So most of it's done already. I'm just going to do one layer, and hopefully that'll be enough. And we'll come down here, and this is the part I'm up to now. So this is where the creepers are going to fall down on all 4 sides. There's going to be a doorway like this, and they're going to wander off and fall into our little traps on every side. So there's going to be a trapdoor there and there, and they're going to think they can walk straight across, but of course they can't, so they're going to fall down. And then there's going to be some water in there pushing out, so they'll fall down, they'll fall in the water, and that'll push them onto the magma block, and that'll kill them. But we need to suck up their gunpowder once they're dead. So first we have to get a minecart with a hopper inside this magma block, so that it sucks up the items. So what we've got to do is just get rid of that for now. We've got to put a block down there. We've got to get a rail, put that on there. Get our mine cart with a hopper in it, put that on there. Then we've got to get rid of the rail, so like that, so the mine cart does that little thing. Then we've got to get our magma block. We've got to get another block up there, and then we've got to get a piston facing down like that. Let's just get another block in there. Okay, and then we just get a button, and this should push the magma block onto the minecart. Actually, what I'll do first is I'll put a hopper underneath that. So actually I might want all the hoppers to face towards the center, so later on we can have them all going to a central point. So we'll have it facing like that. We'll put our rail back on, put our minecart back on, and that should be it. Actually, we've got to get rid of the rail underneath there. There we go. Okay. Bam. Okay, so yeah, the minecart's inside there. So now if we throw an item on top, it should end up in the hopper below. So let's throw that rail on there. Did it go in? Yeah, we got some rails in there. So that sucks up any items from there. So now we can delete that, and we can put our trapdoor and our sign back. So trapdoor there, get rid of that block, and a sign there, and our water back in there. So now the creepers will come down, they'll hit the water, and they'll go over to the magma block. They'll all just pile up there, dying to the magma cube, and then the items will get sucked up. So that's exactly what we want. We just got to close all this in now, so no light gets in. And then when we do the roof, we'll put a roof on that as well, and we can get rid of that button. So now all I've got to do is do that exact same thing on all 4 sides, and we'll have a working system after I put the roof on. So yeah, I'll be back after I've done all 4 sides. Okay, so all 4 sides are done. There's one of them. And it's slightly different to in LogicalGeekBoy's video. I don't think the fall down isn't as far. So I'm a little bit worried that the creepers might be able to jump back up. But if I go down here, like, I can't actually jump back up. And I think the water's just going to push them over onto the magma block. They're going to start burning, and if they want to try and get back out, the water's going to continually keep pushing them down anyway, and then another creeper will fall down and just push it even further. And if any items end up in this water stream, the water's just going to push them onto this magma block anyway, which is where we want it, because that's where it gets sucked up. So I don't think we're going to have any problems there. But if we do, we can fix it. So now it's time to get the cat up here. And that shouldn't be too difficult. Should just follow us straight up the mountain and into the center of the farm there. He should just teleport to us, I guess. If we keep, yep, here we go. So we'll just run up the mountain. Is he coming? Yep. What a champion. Come on, mate. Come up here. Yep. Good boy. Come over here. Yep. Stay there. Okay. Perfect. Now there has been some issues with like cats teleporting to you even if they're sitting down. So if that happens, we might come back in here and put him in a minecart, because I think that solves the problem. But for now, we'll just leave him like that, and if we notice that he's teleported to us, then we'll have to come back and put him in a minecart. But yeah, for now I'm going to get the roof on, and this farm should be good to go. The only problem is, how am I going to put the roof on and get back out without sort of dying? We might leave this bit open. We might leave these trapdoors on and do all the roof minus the edges. That way some light can peek in underneath and stop creepers from spawning while we're in there. And then we'll come back and fill up the little holes. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, the last blocks are about to be placed. All the trapdoors are in there. And these are the final 2 blocks. Okay, so there may be creepers spawning in there now, but it's a very inefficient. I don't think it's going to be a very efficient farm because of where it is. There's too many spawning spaces under the ground and around it, so I just don't know how effective it's going to be. But hopefully we'll see some sort of action. Let's empty all these hoppers and see if any gunpowder falls in. I may have to, or I may go into my camera account so we can have a close look and see if anything is happening in there. We're close enough to the farm that we should be getting some spawns, so it might be very inefficient. Yeah, because nothing's happening right now and it's dark in there. Okay, so I'm going to go to my camera account and we'll see what's happening. Okay, so here we are in the camera account, and silly me, I was standing way too close to the farm, so the creepers weren't going to spawn in there. So I've got myself just standing over here. There's that handsome fellow, and I should be far enough away from the farm that mobs can spawn in there now, and it should all be light level 0 in there. So let's have a look. And no, I don't see any creepers spawning, so it might be, it is a bad position to put this thing, but maybe I'll have to AFK overnight or something and see if we get any gunpowder in the chests, because it will be a very inefficient farm where I've put it there. So yeah, a bit more testing and a bit more maybe lighting up some caves or something like that. Bit more research, but we will get it going. I'm pretty sure it will work, even if it does work slowly. So yeah, but I might have to end the episode there, guys. I'm running out of time, I think, for this episode. But on a side note, I have found out who gave us this nice mending book over here, and he goes by the name of Griffith. And I thought he was my friend, but after this nasty little prank, I just don't know anymore. So we might have to get him back somehow. I'm not sure how yet, but maybe we'll find out in the next episode.